Hello everyone, welcome to VBA Advanced. In this video I am going to talk about for next loop, but it will be not simple. We will learn something new about for next loop. So let's get started. Bismillah Rahman Rahim. So sorry, let me get out of your way. So when we use for next loop, after the word for we have a variable, and after the word variable we have the range like 1 to 10,000 or 200 to 500, the number of times the loop should run. So instead of fixed count, now we are going to learn how to use for next loop on the basis of some occurrence of an object. And that object could be a cell in a range, a worksheet in a workbook, how many workbooks are open, or how many shapes on a worksheet. So now we are going to run our loop based on occurrence of certain objects. So again, it's a count, but not a fixed one like 10 to 15,000 and like that. And many times you don't know actually how many times you have to run the loop, if you know the basis of occurrence, then you can use this for next loop, and this is used with the use of word each. Alright, let's go and see how this works. So on this screen, on this sheet, I have 4 shapes. The first one is oval, then I have a moon, then I have this square type thing, and this is the arrow. So if I go to developer and then VBA, I can create a new loop, new module, and I can bring it here. Alright, so let's have our macro v, let's say object counter, MsgBox active workbook dot shapes. Do we have shapes? Not workbook, worksheet. We need to do this on worksheet dot active worksheet dot shapes dot count. Let's run this, and we have an error. Why we have an error? Active worksheet. So this should be, oh, you can't see it, sorry, my bad. Yeah. So this should be active sheet dot shapes dot count. So if we run this, so Microsoft is telling me that there are 4 shapes on this sheet, and I want to know the names of these shapes. So what I will do is, for now, this time variable will not follow the word for, but we will have each. For each, then we will have a variable. For example, my object, this is a variable, my object, what happened? My object in active sheet dot shapes. Then we can have next vMyObject, just to complete the syntax, and then we can use this one. So we want to display the name, not the count. So this will be name. And which shape should we be looking for? vMyObject. First time it will be the first object. In the second loop it will be the second object. In the third loop it will be the third object. You can see, yes, you can see my object. So this is our simple. Let's run this. So the first one is oval one, which is this one. Okay. And let's run it from here. The second one is frame, this one. And then we have a straight arrow connector, this one. And then we have a moon shape number, which is moon 3. So if I go to Excel and click on this moon, you can see the name is moon 3. This is oval 1. Let's insert another shape. So we will go to insert, we will go to shapes, and let's have this smiley. So let's have this smiley over here, and let's run our macro again. And this, its name is smiley face. I can't see it. So let's run it. Visual Basic, macros, and object counter. Yeah, this was the name. Run. Oval 1, good. Frame 2, straight arrow connector 4, moon 3, and now we have a smiley face with the number 5. So this is how for and next loop works. Give it a try. I hope this will be helpful. And we have already seen for each next loop, and that was when we were working with email, and there was for each V account in session accounts. So we have seen that, but in this video I have explained how to use it. Alright, the next thing you need to know about for next loop is how to manipulate the steps. What is a step? When we run for next loop, every time we touch next, there is 1 added to the loop number. What if we don't want to add 1? We want to add 2, we want to add 3, or we want to add 100. Or what if we want to go in reverse? Instead of adding 1, we want to deduct 1 from the loop number. This is done by using the command step. Let's see and how this step works. So if I have sub for test, and I have for my loop is equal to 1 to 100, and then I have next my loop. If I display my loop, just have it with small v. I want to display, and MsgBox, they just display vMyLoop. So let's run this now. So 1, 2, 3, and so on. What if I want to add some steps, not with 1 but with, say, 100? Okay, so let's run this now. You see, I have added step 100 here. This is 1, and now this next will not add 1 but 100. So 101, 201, 301, and 401, and so on. And what if I want to deduct, instead of adding a step, I want to have negative step. So if I have, let's say, 20,000 and I want to reach to 10,000, so I will say step minus 100. And let's reset this and run it again. So first time this is 20,000, 19,900, then we have 19,800 and 19,700, and so on. So this is how you can customize the steps or the addition every time the cursor executes next command. I hope this is helpful. If you like the new concepts, think about giving this video a thumbs up.